Can
Does
you?
physical appearance matters when choosing a partner? Yeah, I think physical appearance matters a lot. Yeah,
Right.
physical appearance, it is the foundation, to be honest, to be realistic, because even sometimes I've met ladies, even there's a lady I was introduced to, she said she liked somebody that is very tall. Well, the moment she said that, I didn't even bother myself. I didn't go further because I know if I try to work anything out, it's not gonna work. She's already said what she's attracted to indirectly. So
Oh,
even
okay.
though we might try to talk about character and stuff, I think people are really big on physical appearance. But for me, you cannot get everything 100%. If you focus more on the physical appearance, you might not get the character. You might not get the character because what withstand the test of time is the character. Yeah, and you said something that people change. Well, for me, nobody can pretend for so long.
Right.
Yes, nobody can pretend for so long, except you are not observing, except you are not paying attention, except you are not reading between the lines, except you are not keeping track records. If you are keeping track records, reading between the lines, putting the dot together, connecting the dots, you will understand nobody can pretend for long. Yeah, if the person doesn't love you, you will know. If they're not interested in you, you will know. Just pay attention. Don't let that physical appearance masquerade you. Don't let it becloud your judgment. Don't let it eclipse your reasoning. Yeah, just pay attention. Read the line. How do they call you? How do they treat you when you guys go out? Do they only want to see you only indoor? So these are the things that you need to connect together. Then you will understand where you stand. So nobody can pretend for long. That is settled. So character is important in as much as physical appearance. But for me, physical appearance is the first. Yeah, it is the foundation. Yeah, you can manage it. You can manage it. Yeah. If you try to manage it, any day you see somebody that you are attracted to, there's high tendency that you will shit on the person.
Wow.
Yeah, there's very high tendency that you will cheat. No matter how religious you are, no matter how you read your Bible every day, we are humans. Yeah, biology is different from religion. Yeah, so we are built biologically. So the moment you find that person you're attracted to, you will cheat. Yeah, you will cheat. So that's it for me. I think I'll stop there.
Okay. Yeah, it's so interesting. Yeah, so initially you said you met someone and then they said they want someone tall. And then you withdraw because you knew because they want someone tall, it won't gonna work. But I'm thinking again, how about if they could observe your character and then they like your character?
No. Character is secondary.
So you believe that
Physical is
a lot
secondary.
of people, most of people, they
Yes, ma'am.
would prioritize physical appearance over character.
Yes, ma'am. 100%. I'm not going to take one out. 100 over 100. If somebody is with you and they are sure that they are not physically attracted to you, it's either there's something they want to benefit from you. That's why they are with you.
Okay, and you are making a lot of sense. And you know what? That argument, people would do rebut that. You know, character is something which should outweigh physical. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting, and let's hear from other people. Doctor of Love. Doctor of Love, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Doctor.
No, doctor of what? There is
The
two
network is
doctors.
breaking.
We have two doctors here. We have love doctor and doctor of love.
Yes, this is a doctor of true love. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you able
Okay.
to actually, can you respond a bit to what Love Doctor said? Are you able to do that?
Yes.
If not, it's okay.
Yeah, I can respond to my namesake. Now,
Mm.
I think where I disagree with him, let me go to where I agree with him. I agree with him in the sense that every man, when we say every man, when we write books, we go on statistics. Men mainly, they go
No,
for...
Doctor of Loves, can you say human being like women and men? We are
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
what I'm saying. Okay.
You mean
Now,
women and men?
yes, in generic term, you're talking
Okay.
of yes, but when it comes to relationship, we men mainly we go for physical, but women, the moment they hear the word love, they fall for it, even though they want physical. But the moment they hear the word love, women fall for it. It's like, this man can take care of me. But we're talking about both physical and
Doctor, not all
characters.
women. Not all, point of correction, not all women.
Yeah,
Kindly.
I say most. I say most. So I'm not saying all women. I say most. Now, most will say they go for attraction as well, because most people who get a scam in relationship, they get scam based on physical. They don't. The man can appear to you, especially in UK. I'm in UK, London. You have some men who go and rent big cars just to attract the girl for 1 or 2 weeks, and by the time they get what they want, they are gone. But here we're talking about real relationship, whereby attraction, physical. Most of us men will go for the physique of the woman, but the most important thing is character, because a woman can be so pretty, a man can be so handsome, but the character is bad, and in that case, there is nothing like relationship. But you see, one of the truth about relationship is the word truth. Because you see, relationship is so important that some people, their life get destroyed with relationship. Not even little, so many people. You see people, they look so good. Have you ever gone to the social media and see anybody looking ugly? No. We all look so presentable. But when it comes to relationship, all you should be looking for is the character. And what I keep saying on my TikTok all the time is that relationship is built on the character of the man, not the woman. Because you, the man, it is you who train this woman for the kind of woman. If you ask so many men, they will tell you, I want a woman that will submit to me. I want a woman that will be so respectful. But it is you. Because what you give to a woman is what she's going to give back to you. So it is you who train this woman. It is you who, because there is what they call cultivation. You cultivate this woman to what you're looking for. But if you, as a man, if you don't have character, no matter how beautiful, because I look at every woman to be beautiful. That is how I look at it. The way God look at all of us as beautiful things. When he finish, you say, this is good. So, and until a man has the mind of Christ, his crisis in any relationship as a man for you. So when you see women crying, all kind of things, is because with the men, we don't have the characters of Christ. When you have the characters of Christ, Christ has been married to the church. We call the bride of Christ. He's been married to the church for the past 2,000 plus. He has never complained about us. And I've never seen anybody who complained of Jesus, because his nature is love. So you, as a man, before you go to a woman, the most important thing you need to know is that, who am I? Is Adam your father, or Christ Jesus is your father? Because Christ is the second Adam. But most of us men, we just follow. But we don't know that we are born leaders. Male and female, we are all born leaders. But you can only lead in your area of calling. And that is why the church is failing so bad. When people come to your church, train them to know who they are. What is their calling? What is their assignment in life? Because that is what fulfillment. So when it comes to attraction and what do you call it, character, to me, character is the most important thing, because you see, the Bible says a wise woman built her house. But this wise woman can only build a house with the characters of the man. The man is the characters you give to a woman is what she build the house on. But a woman, when the Bible says a foolish woman, it's not saying, it's not insulting. It say a foolish woman is a woman that does not believe in God, because the husband or boyfriend does not believe in God. So it's different. And a good example before I stop is that in UK here, when you go on the high street, you see drug addicts or drunkard. Wait just 2 or 3 minutes. You see the girlfriend coming. They have the same character because the boyfriend or the husband introduced this woman to his own way of life. So you as a man, if you don't have the mind of Christ, this woman, you are going to be crisis in any relationship you go into. So the character is the number one thing. Yes, we get attracted to beautiful woman. Every woman is beautiful. Some people want them short, some people want them tall. But the most important thing is that this woman you are going for, are you ready to train her to the level? If you don't have character, what is she going to build a marriage on? Or what is she going to build a relationship on? And that is why you have so much problem in relationship, because you, the man, you go in with nothing to offer this woman.
Right. Okay.
So attraction is more important.
Dr. True Love, sorry to interject you. Madam Shavona, please just, I would just like to, you've said a lot of things, and a lot of things you said are kind of counterproductive. And why did I say they are counterproductive? You mixing a lot of things together. Yeah, you talk about religion, God and stuff, but newsflash, when we are talking about marriage, when we are talking about relationship, take religion out of it.
Now, sorry. Let me stop you. Let me stop you there. Just 1 second. One second. I'm not talking of religion. Jesus is not a religious person.
We are not building a church.
No,
it is.
This
okay.
Has nothing
it is. No, wait.
Just hold on.
It is human biology, human character. That is what we should talk about, because that is what. See, we are all humans.
Now listen to me. Listen. Let me just come in a second. Now we're not. I don't believe in religion. I believe in Jesus Christ, and the product marriage or relationship is started by God. So you cannot say relationship. If you're talking of
marriage is not started by God. Okay. Let's leave those things aside.
Sorry, can I redirect people here?
I like going straight to the point.
So sorry, love. I'm here. I'm listening to everyone what they have to say, and sometimes I give them time to finish. I mean, and then I will. It doesn't mean that I'm not watching or I'm not listening, but yeah. I guess let's hear what he have to say. He's gonna learn, and if someone have to respond, they can respond.
Exactly. So
yes, so we are good.
Let me finish this. Now, let me finish this, then you can respond. Sorry, my dear. Now, if you say relationship has nothing to do with God, why do we have human love? Human love does not work. We have 4 types of love. Phileo is a warm friends. Storge is a family love. Then the third one, which is so popular, which is a eros, erotic, anything that has to do with sex, love in the Greek language. Then the fourth one, agape love. Agape love is the only one that works in relationship. A man that have the Spirit of Christ in him will always have a lot of honor for the woman. But men who don't know who they are, that's what we call human love. They will say to you, I love you. But after you come into the relationship, they mess you up, and you see so many women all over the world crying every day. You say you love me, but this man you're talking about don't even know. So for you to say there's nothing like this is not religion. Christ was never a religion. It was the religious people who put him on the cross.
Dr. Love, thank you. What I'm seeing here, and I need to redirect you to the topic. Like, where do you stand in terms of character and physical appearance? So I need to know your stand.
That's very good. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
this Shavona. My
yeah.
stand is mainly on the character, because relationship is built on the character and the character of the man. So physical is okay, but physical comes secondary. The character is the most important thing, and it's the character
Okay.
of the man, not the woman.
Okay. So Dr. Vlav, I want to ask you a question. If someone meet this person and they have character, but they are not attracted to them how they look. Maybe the features of the physique, maybe they are not. If they are short, as the love doctor said, some people don't like short people, and it does mean that short people are not beautiful. Some people don't like tall people, and it does mean that they are not beautiful. Some people don't like chubby women or boggy men. It doesn't mean they are not beautiful, but do you think someone should say, "Oh, I don't like how you look, but I like how you behave"? So how about their look? How about what you need to feed the eyes? How are you
Yeah,
gonna handle that?
That's a very good question. That is why I said to you, it comes secondary. It's not that attraction is not important, but it comes secondary to, you can go for who you want, either short, tall, black, white. That is relationship, who you admire. But the most important thing is that, no, either they are tall, they are short, based on what you want, but is this how the relationship will work? It's only based on character. So you can go for who you want, but it is the character, because the relationship is only going to be built on the character of the man. What you give to a woman is what she's going to give back to you. That's what we're saying.
Oh, okay. So don't you think that even appearance gonna build a relationship? Because you when you are kissing this guy or this woman, you are not looking inside the character. That's so I mean, I get what you mean, but on the other end, I think we have to be careful we don't overlook the appearance, because you are dealing with the appearance every day, and probably
no. Yes, that is what I said, that you can go for the kind of appearance you're looking for, but always have in mind that character means so much to you, because you can go for, okay, you like short woman, you like tall woman, that is who you want. But the most important thing you should be guiding against that will make this marriage to work is the character. You can choose, because we men, most of us, we go for the beauty of the woman. Oh, I'm from Nigeria, and most of us will say, "Oh, she's got nice back, she's got nice front." But the character is only thing that is going to. I'm not against you saying we all have choices. You could choose for a short girl, you could choose, but the most important thing that will hold this relationship is what we call the character, because it's your character. Every building is the character is the foundation that holds the building. So you are going to build a relationship. And if there is no character, no matter how attractive you are or the man, it's not going to work. But it's good for you to choose your type of woman or your type of man. But the most important thing you guide against is, how are we going to build this marriage or this relationship?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I guess it makes sense, and there would be some people who think different, and that's good. That's healthy, because then we get variety of opinion. So we have someone who hasn't spoken, is Delise, and then Dr. Kelso. You have to come back, my darling. So we will start with Delise, and then Pastor Judy, and then Susan. Kelso, you have to come back. Okay, we have Delise. Delise, if you are muted, we can't hear. I think you are talking while muted. Meanwhile, then I will invite Pastor Judith.
Good morning, Sharon. It's a privilege and honor to be in the forum. It's a great topic, huh? It says, does
Yeah.
physical appearance matter? Heck, yes, it does matter. It does matter because it attracts the beauty of the individual. Don't tell me that you don't like the physical appearance. Absolutely, because when I saw my husband, he was a very, very fine man, and he saw me. I was always gorgeous. But you know, the Bible said, when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing. That has to be implemented in that as well. And also look at the characteristic of that individual. No one wants a broke man. Let's talk about it. We're going to get a little bit in deep. I won't stay long. You know, I'm very direct when I'm talking about relationships.
Yeah.
Okay? First of all, don't come to me if you don't have a job. Number one. We're going to talk about that. Maturity, you want a relationship. No mature. Look at how you take. Look at a man, how he takes care of his mother and his family,
Okay.
and then you will know who you can journey with. Tell me a man that honors Christ and you can journey with that person as well. The topic is beauty. Who wants somebody that's unattractive? Everybody likes the attractive ones. I want someone, let's be real, even as a minister, that is physically, meaning he is taking care of himself so he can take care of us. There's a difference. Who does not want somebody about wellness? Wellness. Do I want a man that's going to sit there and eat food for all day long and fried chicken and does not keep himself healthy? You cannot. A man that's lazy, watch Netflix all day, it's not going to happen. I like someone, the attractiveness of a relationship attracts someone that's in authority. There's a difference. There is a difference. Don't tell me, women, that you want a man that cannot sign a check. Don't come to me in a conference and say, Pastor, I'm broken down. Now you chose the broke one. Pastor, then you chose the lazy man, the red flags. Jesus will never allow you to bring the Boazes. The Boazes aren't broke, and they're not lazy, and they are very, 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 very talented, very gifted, and very knowledgeable. They know how to balance your checkbook. They know how to invest. They know how to soothe you. They know how to take care of you. We know how to take care of each other. You know, he doesn't forget your birthday. He knows Valentine's Day. He knows that, hey, my wife is coming home of a long day of the office. Hey, maybe I can make her dinner, or maybe I can order her something. Or my husband is coming in. You know, he doesn't come home to a nasty house. Let's talk the truth. He doesn't come home to a nasty house. He comes home to somewhere that's cleansed. And that attracts the character of someone that is beautiful. I want to say this to somebody. There's a lot of people that do forums that don't want to tell the truth. Jesus would never walk into a dirty house. Number one, Jesus was a carpenter. So what is the question here? Physical, beauty, attraction. Love doctor ain't gonna talk to me because that man likes beautiful women. I already know that in the spirit. Number one, it's the truth. I'm telling you, these men don't like ugly women. I'm telling the truth, woman. I'm Siobhan. Don't you laugh? It's the truth. I'm telling you. I've been to Nigeria and I've seen some of them. They like beautiful light-skinned women, just like these black men over here that are successful. It's the truth. They like you looking fabulous. I go to the gym. I work out. It doesn't matter. It's true. It doesn't matter. Yes, Jesus was born in a manger. I love our Father. But he also equipped us with knowledge. Isaiah 46 said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Who wants somebody that does not have good hygiene? Can we get into that? Who does not want somebody that take care of themselves? Are you telling me that I come home from work all day long and just put on my nightgown and lay next to you? No. Cleanliness is next to godliness. It's all combined in what the beauty of a relationship is. So let me ask you this. Yes, some women like shorter men. Some women like tall men. I like someone that's taller because I'm short. That's my opinion. That is me. I have a say too. Now, because I'm a minister, I do have a say too. We like things. Let's not be hypocrites here, because some of you all know you all go to church too. You know how all of you acting up in the church. Don't let me start preaching to some of you in here, because I preach and see many of you coming up in there in inappropriate dresses, trying to find a pastor. It's not going to happen. But I want to say this to somebody today to encourage you.
Mm.
Show me a man that takes care of his mother, and that is a man that I will marry.
Mm.
Show me a man that is willing to pray with me at 2 a.m.
Mm.
I could make it with that man. Show me a man that's willing to get up and fight for the family and fight for the relationship. Yes, after the beauty and the sexuality is beautiful. Everybody likes intimacy. Don't tell me that you don't like intimacy. Physical intimacy, spiritual intimacy with Christ is beautiful. Everybody likes someone that is looking very, very healthy. If you see somebody that does not even take care, don't even want to wash their hair, don't even want to even brush their teeth, you're going to be with that person? Talk to me the truth. As ministers, tell me the truth. Look at a man that takes care of himself and look at his wife, how he takes care of her. Tell me a woman that takes care of herself. The beauty. What is wrong with taking care of yourself and taking care of each other? Making sure that his clothes is in order. Make sure that your wife is in order. Make sure your family looks good. The dynamic of the family. I want to just say this morning. I agree with the man of God. I didn't get to meet him. I like Love Doctor. She's angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm a very successful woman. Angry about what? I'm just telling the truth. When I
She's
preach,
not. That's how she talks. She's direct.
Yes, I'm very direct. I'm angry for what? Why would I be angry?
No.
Why would I be angry, David? Why would I be angry? You don't know my life. Why would I be angry? Don't
Pastor
waste
Judy,
my time.
can I ask you a
Yes,
question?
madam. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really love your submission. It's very organic,
I'm
very
true.
realistic, very direct,
Yes.
very raw. No mucking around.
No.
Yeah, that's what I love. Do you know? I just want us to see this thing from another angle because when
Yeah.
the other man came,
Yeah.
love of Christ, do you know
Yeah.
that if you don't find somebody attractive, there is no
Yeah.
matter how they will treat you, like if the person like, it should buy you a house. If they
Yeah.
like, they should walk on the floor. It won't still be enough.
Yeah.
You won't still find them enough because
Yeah.
there's no attraction. You don't like them.
Yeah.
No matter how they are good to you, no matter how they are kind to you, no matter how they move mountains to the valley to the mountains, do you know that you won't still like them?
Yeah.
To tell
I
you
have
the importance of physical attraction.
I
For
have a lot of friends that are like that.
somebody that you love, little thing that they do for you, because you
Yeah.
love them, you will appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Somebody that you find attractive, little thing that they do for
Yeah.
you, you
Yes.
appreciate it than somebody that you don't find attractive.
Right, and that's what we're dealing with when I do a lot of couples conferences, is that a lot of these men or women, they marry for the wrong reason. They were never attracted to that upper. They were never attracted, Chevron. So they marry for the wrong reasons. You know, let me just get to it because I can't say certain things on television. It's true. Some people just don't want to be direct and transparent. You know, let's be transparent here. If I'm not attracted to you, I can't be with you. It's the truth, not because I'm a minister. It's the truth. When I first met my husband, I was like, oh my God, look at it. He carries himself good. He works out, very successful. That's my attraction to him. When he met me, he liked the strength in me. He said, you know, I always keep myself beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. I cannot be with a man that I cannot stomach, that I'm not attracted to. Then what are you trying to say, Pastor? I can preach, but if I'm not attracted to you, Chevron, how am I going to be with you? I am not. What is happening now in 2026 that people are attracted to money? They're not attracted to each other anymore. They will just settle for anything. They will settle for anything. Can you pay the bill? But then you can't stomach the person. And when the person leaves the front door, you're on the phone with the one that you really love. That is where it comes in. That's the adulterous part. That's the bad part. I am telling you the truth. The topic is, does physical appearance matters? Heck, yes, it does. Don't tell me that Leonardo Messi would not marry that beautiful. Did you see how pretty his wife is? Yes. Did you see Cristiano Ronaldo? Yes, they've been together for years. Everyone is beautiful. King David love beauty. We like beauty. Don't say that. I've been in the gym. I attracted when I see them working out. I'm not lusted. I love that they want to take care of themselves. Attracting them because when you walk into the room and you represent that person, you can tell a couple that honors each other. And yes, they love the Lord too. But if you're not one, then I'm not attracted to you. Like, doctor, if I don't like the way you look, then you and I will not be able, we could talk as friends. We can have a great friendship. But if there's no attraction there, nothing there, it won't last. Sorry, I have my own money. You got your money. That's right. No, we can marry the wrong person just because of that. Like Lauren Sanchez, she can't stand Jeff Bezos. Number one, she deformed her face. I said it, Chevron. Look at her face. She deformed her face. And Jeff Bezos is looking at, what's that tall, beautiful actress? I saw her name. She just divorced and she just remarried. She's very famous. I'll come back to that. But Nicole Kidman. They're in a function. Now, look, Lauren Sanchez did a whole facelift, a young woman. And here comes Nicole Kidman. He's there peeping. Does he love Lauren Sanchez? No, he does not love Lauren Sanchez. He just, that is from when a man is attractive and love a woman, he only have eyes for her. It's the truth. There's marriage of convenience. I see them all the time when they're in my office. And there's marriage of love. I said, why did you marry that person? Well, I was going through a rough time in my life. That's not marriage. It will never last. They go their separate ways. Who do you really love? I love my high school sweetheart. You do? Then why did you marry her? Because I just felt like I was getting older. That is not the cause of a relationship. You were never attracted to her. You were just lonely. You wanted somebody next to you in the bedroom. That's why you did that. Why do you broke her heart? So women and men out there, listen to me. Don't come here on the platform and tell the lie. The Bible said one more time, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Every couple that I've seen, let me tell you something. They're attracted. That have marriage for 20 years, 29 years, and I speak with them every day, are truly in love and attracted to each other. By the grace of God, they are still together, fighting the good fight. Marry. Christ has to be a part of the marriage. It will not last. But remember this. Your appearance, number one, who is going to marry a man that does not have anything to lean on? Why would you want that person in your life? If he reaches the age of 40, 50, and he doesn't even want to even work, or even what is attractive about that? Tell me, what is attractive about that? Combat me and tell me that. And some of you women, I'm going to tell the truth. There's nothing wrong with thick women because I'm a thick girl. But if you do not take care of yourself, why do you let yourself go? Why do you go to bed looking like you're going to war? No. It's the truth, Chevron. I'm going right there. They do not like when I get on work because I tell them the truth.
Yeah.
That's right. Men like beautiful women and their beautiful hearts. Remember that. Take care of yourself. Take care of your nails. Take care of your face. Take care of your hair. Smell good. What's wrong with that? Mary Magdalene washed Jesus' feet. She took care of him. So let me say this in closing argument. You like them thick? Really love doctor? I know you do. Now listen to this. There's nothing wrong with that. That's beautiful. God made us in all different dimensions, different body. But that's right. You like nice perfume. That's right. Because let me tell you something. Nobody wants, and I don't care who comes and DM me. Nobody wants, Chevron, even yourself. I cannot take somebody is very unattractive to me that doesn't put himself together. That's and as a minister. I would not marry a man.
Pastor, you have a question, like maybe. So what you're saying is character should be aligned with the physical. So it means if you are looking for a partner, you have to be attracted to them physically, but
Absolutely.
their character as well. So I'm asking you a question. How about if you find this guy, you are not attracted to them how they look, but they have very good character and they meet all other things apart from the appearance.
That's very nice. I'm being 100. I'm keeping 100. I can't lie before the Lord. He's a great person, but if I'm not attracted to him, I'm not attracted to him. I'm not.
If you have got all other characters, and
he can have the greatest character. I've met doctors that ask me out, and I'm not gone out with them because I'm not attracted to him at all. I know what I want. Well, I'm in administration office and I do ministry. Of course, I want somebody of a great leader, but that's not who I am attracted to. I don't feel that movement in me at all. I'd rather be alone than be with somebody that yes, you may have that character, but I'm not attracted to that individual. I have to be. That's a big part of it in my life. Number one, attracted, he has to be a man of God. That is me. That's my preference. That's me. His character is very, very strong, but I'm not, if he can have all those qualities, but if I'm not attracted to him at all, why should I lie to myself? The marriage will not work. It's not going to work. I'm not going to bring him to my dad or my sisters or my aunt if I'm not attracted to him. I'm not going to do it. My sons cannot bring me somebody that they're not attracted to. This is a question they asked Mom. I said, son, if you're not attracted to her, don't use her. Yes, she might be a pharmacist, but you don't love her. You don't care about her. Mommy, I said, you don't do that to her. You have a mother. Yes. Remember what I said. When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. He has to be in love with her. He has to want her. He has to honor her. Like how daddy honored mom and I honor dad. So dad's gone home to heaven. But let me tell you something. They will not, my daughter's getting married right now. It took her years before she could find the right one. Thank you, Jesus, finally. But what they have.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much. What is? They dated for a while. She met the right, very, 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 very nice guy, very attractive young man. But what does he have? A heart of gold. He opens the door for her. They work hard together. They're compatible together. They want the same things together. They're building a home together. He understands her emotions. She understands his. And they're together, and they pray together, and they love together. They invest together. And when I watch them from a side, oh, they hold each other hand. Great couple. Great, great, great. Thank you, Jesus, for finally sending him. Yes, you can have a powerful man and not be attracted to him.
Okay.
You have to be attracted to that person. And that's my submission. I'm sorry. It has to be the same way.
Wow.
Until
Thank
then,
you.
although I have somebody in my life right now, I'm very much attracted to a very powerful man. He doesn't like when I talk about it on television. He's a very private man, very, very powerful man.
Right.
And I love him so much. It took me many years after my husband's death to even have that person even in my corner, to each his own. But I was attracted to him, yes, from the way he speak, empowerment, and also the way his character is. And I love the fact, this is one of the things I love, Chevron, the way he said to me. He said, you're very beautiful in and out. I said, thank you. Thank you so much. He said, you smell very pretty. I said, thank you. I said, you smell very good. And he's a very powerful man, very successful.
Oh, that's
But what
good.
I love about him is that he's so strong that the strength of him made me more attracted to him.
Right.
And that's what I want to tell people. Marry, listen to me, don't get into a relationship by your parents setting you up. No. It won't work. We're not into that Indian marriage setting up stuff, because half of them are having extramarital affair. Marry the one that the Lord sends in your life. And remember, the topic says, does physical appearance? Yes, it does. Because if you come with cavity and rotten tooth, I'm going to tell you, you need to go see the doctor. Number one, I'm going to tell you that. I'm being very 100. If you don't carry yourself clean, if you have stain, dirty, nasty, it's not of God. It's what is there to be attracted for? If you're lazy and won't go to work, that is the number one turn off. Ladies and gentlemen, out of Atlanta, Georgia, It's a privilege and honor to be in the form of greatness. Remember, wait for your Boaz. He'll come and he's going to be very, very mighty. And he'll know everything that needs to be done. God bless you all from Atlanta, Georgia. Chevron, I love you. I'll see you one day in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'll see you in California. God bless you all. Everybody loves a good looking man because I want to go watch Leonardo Messi play in Atlanta, Georgia. He's one of my favorite soccer players. God bless you all. To him and his family and to all of you, take care. Love, doctor. Keep on going. God bless you. And to all of you, stay strong. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Pastor. God bless. Thank you. Wow. Wow, nice. Very good. Pastor has left, but yes, she has contributed a lot. And if someone have something to add or to say, but I guess
Shavona, I want to just ask you a few questions. As a lady that you are, as a beautiful woman that you are. For me, I like speaking reality. I don't talk on religion and stuff because I'm not building a church. I believe in human psychology, human behavior, and human understanding. Can you kiss a man you don't find attractive in public?
In public. So how about in the room?
No.
There.
No. Why I didn't mention in the room is anybody can pretend indoor. But let's take it to the public. Anybody can say whatever indoor. So indoor is not a test. The real test is in the public. Can you kiss a man you don't find attractive in public?
I wouldn't be with a man I'm not attracted to. So that wouldn't apply to me at all.
Okay. Even though he has good character, he's taking care of you, he has money.
I have money, so the money is not an issue. So I mean, so for me, that doesn't apply to me. But to answer your question, that I wouldn't even be closer to someone or try to just be with someone I'm not attracted to because of what he carries. That's, to me, I don't actually agree with that. So to me, I think I need to be attracted physically, and I can't overlook that. I don't want to overlook that because what I believe is that everything else I can get it from somewhere. I mean, if money, God can give me money too. So but physical attraction to me is actually a big part.
Okay.
However, I don't overlook character. I wouldn't say, oh, he's just handsome and he's a fight, he's just aggressive. I wouldn't overlook those negative, character. I wouldn't. The negative traits, I wouldn't overlook them. But I would
it's a balance.
Yeah, because I mean, if you are choosing someone for long term, it's something to be careful. However, though, I tell you something. There are women who don't like thin men, but thin men they gain weight. So we have to be, again, we can't be some people who are not sensible, because those people you are saying they don't look attractive today. Tomorrow they look different in terms of physical. Okay, so when you feed a man, a man change. Within 10 years, he go back in their home country, the country recognize him. So there are things I would say, if he's thin and I don't like thin men, I know I can help him to, somehow. But if I'm not attracted to, even personality-wise, I guess this has nothing to do with character, but personality, maybe the way he talk, those type of things.
But when we're talking about either thin or fat, these can be controllable. They are controllable. So I wouldn't really take that as a factor. But in terms of height, physical height is important to most ladies. The way he carry himself and stuff, confidence, his job, his security and stuff. I think these are the things that important to ladies as well, but I won't go into that. But all we're talking about for me, I think physical appearance is 80%. Yeah, character is
Yeah.
secondary. Yeah, no matter
Oh, physical
how.
appearance 8%, character 20.
No, I'm not saying character, but for me, character is secondary.
Okay,
But
so
if
that's a
yeah,
good way
wait,
to put.
but if the character is not good, then just leave the physical attraction, because both of them have to match. Yeah, there must be a confluence where both of them must meet. So
Yeah.
when you physically attracted to the person, because you can't know somebody 100%. There are some
And that's
character
what we said before.
there are some character you will see, okay, I can manage this character with this person. I'm physically attracted to this person, but I can manage this character. I can't manage this character. That is where management now comes in place in terms of character. Because all of us don't have good character. We have our good side, we have our bad side. So you as a person, is not left to you to say, okay, this part of this person, I can manage it. This is part I can manage. Okay, this other part I can't manage. Can I also see what I can do to help this person? Then that is up to every individual. And that will also comes when physical attraction is a foundation. Because if you don't love somebody, you don't find them attractive, you won't even go to the next stage of you trying to work out. Either you can sort one character with them, or you can manage one other character, or you can help them go in one character. Everything boils down to physical attraction. So that's where I'm going to stop. I've even seen women that they can't even have, they can't perform their conjugal right because they don't love their man, because they don't find him attractive. They are only with him because he has money, because he can provide. What now happen when you start making your own money?
Yeah, and then the marriage is over, of course. Yeah,
The marriage is over when you start making your own money.
yeah, it's true. Well, so thank you. We have Favor. Can you come up? I don't have a room, but we get. We have Deliz. Deliz, are you there? Deliz, if you start talking, Deliz, you have to unmute. Otherwise, we can't hear. Then we have King, and then we have Charity. But okay, darling. Okay, darling. Favor, forever. It's okay. But when you have time, please come, darling. And then we have Susan. So I would invite Susan, and then Charity. Charity, and then King, and then we have Ernest.
My turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn.
How are you?
Good, sister. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, does physical appearance matter when choosing a partner? Yes, accordingly, because in my opinion, physical appearance is very important. We get attracted to each other through your appearance. Maybe your face, your look, your smile will attract the other partner first, then later will come to your, your behavior, or if you have respect. Yeah, so that's the first thing in relationship. If you don't look good, who will come to you?
Right.
Some people will say, doesn't matter if the girl respect me, can cook properly, do this. No, that's why some people, they love you for money, but outside there, they have somebody just to enjoying the other part of life with. On bed, they just, some people, you think about your ex then when you're sleeping with this person here. That means there's no love. You came for the money. Yeah, that's why for me, when I saw on TikTok, a short man, really, really short, then you see a woman is very tall there, I feel like, oh, that means I'm not interested because you're not my type. I go into look, not too short, not too tall. Somebody that you feel confident working with. The way the other person say, maybe doctor say, Will you kiss the person in the public? Doctor, know that African, in our respect, we don't do that in public. How come doctor is asking you this now? We prepare bedroom, not in public. But yeah, if you love the person, you just, you find out in the public, you kiss the person. So yeah, that's
Right.
very important. Yeah, the way I look into it. But otherwise, people have different opinion.
Yeah.
That's
And I
why
agree.
the short one that I don't like, somebody will like them. You see them getting married, having kids. They're happy.
And some people you might think of height, but someone is thinking of the physique, the face, the
The
feature.
face is beautiful. Maybe the person is short. But
Yeah.
the face is beautiful.
And and that's what I said. Some people, we are all different, and
We are all
we like.
different. We choose according to our need.
Yeah.
So that's it now. Somebody may, I leave it to someone to answer because everybody already talk about it and they all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And we have Delise. Are you there, Dal? Delise is always there, but isn't always muted. So we have, I think, Ernest. No, Ernest joined later. We have King, and then Nomad, and then Ernest. King, are you there? Wow, my panel, very interesting panel.
Hello.
Yeah, King, I'm calling you. Are you there?
Yeah, good day, Mar. This is my first time on your live stream and it has been awesome. Good day, everyone.
Good. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
Right, and where are you located?
I'm located in Lagos, Nigeria.
Right. Okay, so I guess you have heard a few speakers.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what's your take there?
Okay, I believe that there's just so many attempts to deceive people out there in the world. But I often advise people that if anybody in the world will ever attempt to deceive you, it's fine. People always seek to deceive people every now and then. But one thing that you should never allow into your life is self-deceit. Don't deceive yourself. What that means is that when you know that this is something that is pivotal for your successful relationship with anybody, don't look down on it. Don't trivialize it. If being beautiful, if a woman looking good helps you stay in a marriage, why don't you go for a beautiful woman? Why are you trying to water down beauty? And if a good-looking man helps you stay faithful to a man, why don't you go for a good-looking man? All right. I know there are very many beautiful women out there who have amazing characters, and personalities. But oftentimes we tend to believe that just because someone is beautiful, they may have a bad character. But that's not true. There are many beautiful people out there who have amazing characters, all right? And then many handsome looking brothers out there who also have an amazing character. So the point is you have to find your own person. You have to find your own person that resonates with your preferences, and don't try to infuse religion into your relationship with another man or another woman. The reason is because as much as it's important that we hold our faith very seriously, we should not allow our faith to blind us from the reality of our relationship with one another. Because the truth is, you will not always pray with your partner, but you always see your partner. If you don't like what you see, it doesn't matter what you pray, you will get discouraged by the choice you have made. It doesn't matter how much you love to go to church. You will not go to church every day of the week, but you might see your partner every day of the week. And if you don't like what you see, that marriage will not last. So at the end of the day, as much as it is good that we have those who are within our faith, we love people who are within the faith and all of that, and we love people with good character. Let's not forget that the human physiology, the human anatomy, is rooted on what we can see, on the external. As much as faith drives us into the spiritual and the internal, we are more of beings of expression. So we see things, we feel things, all right? And when you like what you see, engagements, when you like what you see, connection and bond is easily felt. For example, have you noticed that you are more tolerant to beautiful people? Like when you see a beautiful lady, you are more tolerant. You listen. You want to speak. You are less aggressive with beautiful people. All right. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be less aggressive to people who may not suit your idea of beautiful. But what I'm saying is that if the person seems to be attractive, they pull a level of tolerance. All right. And that is very important in relationship. When you have someone who you can, be tolerable to. All right. Someone who, when you see, hunger lifts you. Someone that when you see, you tend to be softer. Why? Because their appearance alone dazzles you. I'm not saying that when people age, all right, that the beauty don't reduce. But what I'm saying is that at least for the period of time, the beauty will be at its apex. You are enjoying it. It's building a bond. All right, and all of that. So you are more tolerant to people you find attractive. You are more peaceful around people you find attractive. And you are more receptive to people you find attractive. And this is very important in marriage. All right, it's very important in marriage. You need to be tolerant. You need to be receptive to your partner. And if that beauty helps you get to that point faster by nature, why not? Why avoid it? Why throw it away? And the word beautiful is relative. Like the word, like we know today, the word that says the beauty of a person lies in the eyes of the beholder. All right. What you can as beautiful, I may not see as beautiful. What you see as handsome, I may not see as handsome. So let everybody find their own handsome. Let everybody find their own beautiful. All right, there's not a stereotype of how a woman should look. You could like ladies who are in their plus size, all right? Ladies who have all the tick, and all of things, all right? And if that's what you call beautiful, go for it. If it's a slim lady, go for it. But don't marry a plus size woman and then you are driving out to the gym, to reduce all of those weights and all of that. If you want a woman to be like that, I understand. But then you should go for what you want. All right. Go for what you want. Stop trying to mold people into what you want them to be. I think in that way, it's even very selfish. Go for what you already know works for you. All right. And along the line, you might have a little bit of adjustment here and there, but then not a total transformation of who the person is, because people have the right to remain unique. They have a right to remain who they want to be in life. All right. I'm not saying the negative part, but the positive part and the other part that resonates with their personality. All right. So I believe that physical attraction is very important and we shouldn't talk down on it. And we shouldn't put it in a box of religion and make it look like, no, all I want is a prayerful partner. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need only a prayerful partner. You need a partner that you can look and be proud of the choice you made in marriage, a partner that you can be sure will give you beautiful babies, a partner that you can be sure, all of these things matters. You might talk it out or make it look like, okay, all right, all you need is a good person, a kind person and all of that. But people cheat on kind people. People cheat on good people. People cheat on spiritual people. People cheat on prayerful people. So at the end of the day, I know also people cheat on beautiful people, but at least have one for yourself. Come on, have one for yourself. So I think I will just stop there for now.
That's powerful. That's really good. That's really good.
King Bright, I just followed you. Like, I can listen to you for the whole day. I can
Nice.
listen to you for 24 hours without even sleeping.
Right.
Man.
Thank you.
I have to off my cap, man. You are a realist. You are the kind of person like always like to have as a friend. You are a realist. You understand human psychology.
Yeah, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
if you have-
So, Mr. T,
Yeah.
do you want to respond on King?
Yeah, I want to ask him a question. I'll respond as well.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
if
You want to ask
if
him
you-
a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have a company, how do you employ workers? Do you employ workers due to their physical look or by what is in them?
Okay. All right. So let's go over to the company. For a start, any company that has intention to go far, one of the strongest first point of access they have are a receptionist. And if you notice, most company would go the far, in fact, they would do whatever it takes to get very beautiful women at the receptionist.
Without their
And
CV.
I'm saying, yeah. So, no, why not without the CV? They are CV plus beauty. They are CV plus beauty. All right.
Are you
And if
saying
you
that
go to the
somebody that have
banks,
good CV can
yeah, they are CVs.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. Wait,
Yeah.
guys, wait. So the way we do it here, when you ask a question, you just wait because it gets chaotic. Just listen.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
All right. So as I was saying, most companies have very beautiful ladies, like adorable ladies, who sit at the forefront, at the receptionist, and then they stay there and they wait for any customers that are coming in. And now notice these ladies, yes, qualified for their position, but then they are very beautiful. You can see that in the bank. In fact, bankers have people that they specifically employ, very beautiful ladies who go to the houses of very rich, either politician, businessmen, just to, make them save the money in the banks. I'm not saying they couldn't have used a first class graduate, all right? Most times they use people who are not all that academically, strong, let me put it that way. But then they have the physical appearance that suits that configuration. Now back to the question. Companies have receptionists in their headquarters, in their branches that welcomes people into that establishment and probably, also receive the calls and have courtesy, have beauty in their voice, their dispositions, and how they respond to customers. So even companies that does not have anything to do with marriages, they employ the same facades. And that's the reason why most companies grow. So to your question, yes, they are qualified to be a receptionist, but then they are also beautiful in approach to customers and then physically. Yeah.
So which people are the men? Which people are the main workers in that company? Are the receptionists the main workers, or are the people that have good qualities? Are they the main workers in that company?
Okay. The people who work within the company are also.
Let me rephrase it. Can a reception employ somebody, or she will be ordered to employ somebody by the main people?
Sorry, go back about your question again. I didn't get that.
I think that a reception, when we talk about reception are used to attract customers. But the main workers are the people that have something built in them to do the work. So going after attraction is just for attraction. Going after beauty is just for attraction. They doesn't have things in them that will make somebody or that will do the work. It's only
I don't
they're just
think
like
that's-
some signboard to attract customer and nothing more. So beauty can only attract people. There is nothing that beauty cannot keep the work going. So getting married to a woman that is not that doesn't have something in her is not for wise people anyway. It's only for the people that just want to play around or to mess around with beauty. But I don't think beauty, for wise people, they don't go after beauty. There is nothing beauty can offer except physical look, which can, some certain space of time, those things will go off. But marriage, when you talk about a woman, the only thing that can make somebody to marry, some wise people to marry, is what you have in you. The physical appearance, to me and to our forefathers during that time, does not apply when we are choosing. Today we choose by physical appearances, and the consequences is everywhere, which we can see single mothers and single fathers every day.
Right.
I think I will counter you on that.
Sorry, let me just
I think I will
finish.
counter you on that, Mr. T. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
You didn't allow me finish. Let me just.
My mom is a
Wait,
beautiful woman.
love, doctor, can you mute? And because he asked the king, we need the king to respond.
Okay, let me just finish up for just a few seconds. He made mention of beautiful ladies just being at the forefront, more like just there to receive customers and letters and the rest. But I think he's misplacing our conversation because, at the end of the day, we did not say those within the companies like the manager are not beautiful. I'm not saying that the board directors are not beautiful. I'm not saying other people are not beautiful. But what I'm saying is that beauty is important. We didn't put beauty at the forefront to say, all right, if you must marry, then, beauty is the highest. No, we are saying that beauty is important. The word important means that it must be there. And I said it is relative. All right. It depends on the beholder. If you look at a person and you find them attractive, it means the person is beautiful to you. And the person might not be beautiful to maybe 50% of the world. All right. Beauty is relative. So because of that, we are saying that beauty is important. However you find beauty, beauty is important. And there is no way we could say that everyone working within the company that is really doing the work in quotes, all right, that they are all ugly. No, come on. We have people who are managers, who are directors, who are very good looking, and they are also qualified for their job. But I'm saying again, beauty is important. Be it in business, be it in every form of way, beauty is important. So that's it. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, King. And I think I would respond a little bit on what King said and Mr. T. So what King said, I guess something was new to me was that you are less aggressive to someone you find beautiful, and that might be true. Or it might be something which people haven't researched well, but maybe unconsciously. I would agree with you that when you find someone beautiful, you are less aggressive. I would agree with you. Even teachers, you find teachers when they tend to favor a person who is a child or a pupil who is maybe done her hair very well and she's nourished, well looked, and they bully someone who doesn't look good. I don't condone that, but that can be the reality of life. So I guess that then when it comes to relationship, that you would be safer with someone who is always adore you. We have to admit that and agree. Someone who adore you, you are more safer than the person who just took you because you know how to clean, you know how to wash. And for instance, if we would talk about physical touch, someone you like, you are very easy to cling on them. I would talk this one as a woman. or personally, I cling on someone I like. And if I don't like you, I'm not going to cling on you. And what do you know? Clinging would bring intimacy. For instance, a man is sitting on the couch watching a TV. If you are attracted to them very much, you cling on them. And then when you cling on them, that's going to lead to intimacy. And I find that a lot of women who marry men for money or maybe position, they don't cling into them and they withdraw intimacy because they married them for money. And then that man always says, my woman is not intimate. She's always refusing. But that woman, when she finds a man she like, she actually cling. A lot of women I know, they are clinging to the man they like and they demand intimacy. So on the other thing, you can research if you find a lady who is not clinging to you, even in dating, it should be alarm bell that that lady actually doesn't like you. It's not attracted to you. But I mean, for Mr. T, what he was asking, his concern is that so the people you are employ as beauty and they have nothing in them. There is no one have nothing. And a company would check the resume. They check your criteria. Do you meet the criteria? Yeah. But I know, and this one they do intentionally when they are employing the people who are in the front line, especially women. They would employ the women who are good looking. I don't know how they do that, but most of the time they would do favor someone who you have got qualification, you have got, other criteria, but they would favor someone who they think is good looking. The other industry I've noticed that in the aviation, in the plane, those women, those ladies who are the cabin crew, those ladies, they are women who are really good looking. And I agree with that. I mean, so when it comes to marriage, then we're encouraged that, check on your character. But this is the man or the woman you should be cuddling, you should be hugging. But we are encouraged to marry or to be closer to someone who are just character. No physical appearance. That's what we are encouraged. And I think it was Mr. Theo was a king. He said, when I think you might have said it indirectly, that it's a myth. It has been over the years that good women, beautiful women, they are going to have bad character. That's a myth. Being beautiful doesn't mean that you're gonna have bad character, and being not looking good doesn't mean that you're gonna have good character. But guess what? When we are growing, we were encouraged, don't look at how people look, because a lot of handsome men are users. A lot of handsome men are womanizers. But I don't think so. There are angry men who are really, they are so Casanova. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell into that. But I know people agree with me. Yes, so Nomad, Ernest and then Nomad.
Okay.
Hazel, I'm trying to bring you up. I don't know what's happening, my darling.
Thank you. Greetings to everyone in the house.
Hi, Nomad.
I'm doing okay. Well, the topic is very, very crucial because this is what has to do with our day-to-day living, and this is what made us a human. Without all those factors, been pointing out what make up a family, human will be inevitable. It is also important to note that without all those things, we cannot be able to make up whom we are. This is where the element in us falls out. However, when as a woman or as a man who is going into a relationship, first of all, the question I do ask, what attracted you to me? I normally ask that question when I meet a woman. What attracted you to me? Some people will say the way I talk. Some people will say the way my courage. Some people will say this is blah, blah, blah. This is the reasons. I was okay. Now, my question is, if perhaps tomorrow those factors that makes you attracted to me is no longer there, what would be the fate of my relationship with you? Some people will give some fabulous reasons, then we stay, which I know it may not be possible. Now, let's narrow down to nature. Naturally, God created us in different phases. And as He created us, that is how our face looks and our challenges and our needs. When you boil down to the characters that made up of whom we are, the factors that made up our character is also from upbringings, home training, also is a determining factor that made up of whom someone is. You can't rule them out because the family background, family orientation determine how far someone goes in life. You will see some beautiful women with very rude character, unapproachable. The same thing applies in men. You will see very handsome man, good-looking man, cute, but is not approachable. He cannot even hold a conversation. These are the issues embedded in human nature. Now, as a woman or as a man who is poised to get a good relationship, what are those things that will attract you to a man? That is the question you ask yourself. What are the standards do you set to yourself? That if a woman merits all those characteristics, that will now make you to cleave into. And however, when you cleave, you now begin to see some other things that is not accrued to what you believe as a man. And that is why today many relationships have fallen apart. There was a book I was developing, A Relationship Without Education. That's the title. Love Without Education. Marriage Without Education. You find out that some marriage exists. Both of them are not educated, but they have self-respect to each other. They have understanding. They have this unique companionship. They have this bond that bond them together, that click them to be whom they are. Because they have loved each other. They have found the reason why they should love that person without dealing with any other person. I believe that relationship, when you go into a relationship, you ask yourself some fundamental questions that will make you, what are those things that will make you to remain in a marriage without looking outside? You will see a woman with a very beautiful shape, but when you go close to her mouth, you see what is coming out from there is like a piece of hell. The same thing applies in a man. Keeping up with your hygiene is a problem. A lot of things push a lot of people out of their relationship, not they want to, but because they could not be able to package who they loved. You know, I hear you when you are speaking that if you see a man that you love and they're attracted to you, you can be able to fix that man and package him to your taste. However, many women fail to understand that many men are not fashionable. But if you, where you put your mat, that is how it becomes. How you do your mat, that is how you lie on it, or your bed, how you lie on it. So if you have a man who can be able to brush him up to be your own standard, you get out the best from him. The same thing applies in a man. If you have a woman who can be able to tush her up, make her to get to your standard, you also be in love with that woman. Love is being built. There has never been anyone that will born and say, hey, nomadic, I love you. What are you loving me for? Are you loving me that we're grown up in the same family? Are you loving me we are the same mother that gave birth to us? There is no love in the first place, for goodness sake. Love is being built by virtue of the way Jerome speaks, by the way Has speaks, or any other person in this, or Ernest in this platform, the way he speaks, the way he talks, or the way the king speaks, which he speaks so eloquently and nice, you know. So those are the things that can attract to a man. That is where you base your love and you build on it. And that is when you see that person be able to...
Nomad, my brother, can I redirect you? Can you talk about the physical attraction and can you be able to merge them with the character? And can you emphasize there?
Okay, I understood. You know, physical attraction is very, very essential. in a relationship. Without physical attraction, you cannot be able to approach somebody comfortably. Physical attraction is the first thing first that will make you look at this person. Hey, this woman have a very beautiful shape. Hey, this woman look good. Hey, this woman look clean. Person like me, if I want to talk to a woman, first thing I look at is her fingers. That is where I will know whether is this woman clean or she's dirty. That's person like me. And when I look at you and I nod my head and you're good, I will find all possible ways to get close to you, to be able to talk to you. Because you are attracted to me. Your facial look may not matter a lot to me, but I have what attracts me to a woman. And narrow down to character. Some people have a good character. Some people have are beautiful looking, but they don't have a character. But some people have a character, but they're not looking beautiful. So you cannot rule it out that somebody is not looking beautiful, but he has a very high quality, respectful character. That is a gift from him. Some people are beautiful, but they don't have character. So attraction is first thing first in any relationship. So before any other thing follows suit. Because there's a quote in Africa that said that when eyes eat first before the heart. When your eyes eat, when you see good things by your eyes, it will attract you. Then your heart will follow suit. And that is when you'll be able to comprehend what you want to do.
Okay, so Nomad, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
So you find this girl, she's having a lot of good character, like all trait you would love, you would think it can be the family, but you're not attracted how she look. You are not attracted, for instance, you're not attracted the features of her face, and you're not attracted to her physique. Would you settle for such person just because she has a character?
There is no way I will get to know her character if she's not first of all attracted to me. The only way I can get to know such a person if there is anything that link up together, and I see when she demonstrated her character physically. Yeah. That is when I will not say, oh, let me deep in to know what is embedded in this person. But naturally, you and I know that first thing first is physical attraction.
Okay, because I hear like I hear like some contradiction there, but it's fine. It's okay. Can you wrap up? And yeah, I didn't get where you are standing. Are you on the fence? I didn't see where you stand, but it's good. Maybe some other people understood more. Yeah.
Okay, where I'm standing is character is also good, and the physical attraction is good. These two things work together. If you're lucky enough and you get somebody that you're physically attracted, and that person have what it takes, when it comes to good character, is a plus. But you cannot, as a person, speak to somebody whom you are not physically attracted. There must be something that attracted you to somebody. There must be something that makes you to cleave to somebody to love, to build their love from. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. There must be something that attracted you to me, for example. So let me stop here. Some other person can ask questions to her.
Yeah, but yeah, I wonder, is anyone having some response to Norman before I invite Ernest? Does anyone have a response? No? Okay. Okay. No one have a question or a response? Right. Ernest, are you there, Lavi?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning from Nigeria.
Morning to you. How are we?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, man?
Good.
I want to quickly celebrate everybody who has spoken here. It's I'm seeing intelligence in all our perspectives. My brother King Bright, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. You address some salient points that I think people should pay attention. I think the host even raised up that there was something you said in everything. You mentioned that people are less aggressive to beautiful people, and that thing is a subtle area that people they don't look at it, and it's very important. Your beauty quietly influences how people treat you. I know the topic talks about physical appearance when choosing a partner, but I really want to reiterate that aspect. Your beauty quietly influences how people treat you. You see, people respond softer to people they find attractive. It's a human psychology. People respond softer to people they find attractive. When someone looks good to you, you are patient, you are more open, and you are less defensive to them. You are less defensive, and that is why you notice that attractive people they often get more chances, they get more attention, and sometimes they get more forgiveness. They get away with a lot of things. It's something I've noticed. But you see, let's call it what it is. You see, beauty can open doors. It can create initial favor, but it's not a guaranteed win. It's just an advantage at start. It's just an advantage at start. Just like my brother, for balance, our brother, I don't think he's here again, Mr. T. When you gave a scenario, the contest, we are talking about relationship, but he brought a corporate contest into it, talking about businesses. When he began to juxtapose between the relevance of the receptionists. So the receptionists are people of aesthetic value now in that picture. So he began to juxtapose between the relevance of the receptionists and those who actually do the work inside. So the receptionists are clickbaits. The receptionists are clickbait, but there are people there who actually do the work. So you see, beauty can give you initial favor, but it is not a guarantee. It is just an advantage at start. It gets the people to come in, but it does not sustain. It does not sustain them. Now back to the discussion. Physical appearance, if it matters when choosing a partner. I did a content on TikTok some time ago, and I said this, and I said marriage is 60% physical than spiritual. I said that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I said marriage is 60% physical, and the rest I'll give it to spirituality, because there are some things you cannot pray away. There are some things you cannot pray away. If you get married to a pot-bellied man and you've always mocked pot-bellied people, when you marry for wet, when you've enjoyed that luxury, when you've gone through all expense paid trip, you will come back to the reality. You will meet that pot-bellied man every morning, and you cannot pray that away. It's a fact. So you see, physical attraction matters a lot. It's very important. Using the word of King Bright, it's very important. We are not saying it's the entire essence of everything, but we are saying it's very, very important. And you see, attraction, like I said, it's an entry point. It's an entry point. You see, before values become an aspect to look at, before long conversations, you get to see the person and you feed them. You feel something about them. You get to see them. You feed them. And here is the hard truth. You can admire someone's character and still not desire them. You can admire someone's character and still not desire them. So respect is not the same as attraction. No. Respect is not the same as attraction. You see, spiritual connection, it matters, but like I said, it's just 30%, because marriage is lived out in the physical, everyday space. Marriage, you are not marrying spirits. You are not marrying spirits. You are marrying humans, for crying out loud. So, and when we are talking about physical attraction here, we are not just talking about face or body. No, that's not the entirety of physical appearance. We're not talking about face or body. We are talking about their presence, their hygiene. We are talking about the energy they bring to the room. We are equally talking about their communication. Are they great conversationalists? Can they hold conversations? Or when intelligent conversations come up, all they can say is "Omo, Mado." Can they hold conversation? Omo, Mado. Will you be impressed when your partner speaks? Will you be impressed? I'm one kind of person that I for the first 5 minutes of talking to you, I quickly look at the way you talk. I listen to the way you talk. I want to see the depth. If you are this kind of person that you want to speak in public, your partner has to go outside of the hall before you speak. Can you hear me? So when we are talking about physical attraction, it's not just face or body. It's the presence of the person. It's the hygiene of the. Is the hygiene of the person, It's the energy of the person, it's the communication of the person, it's the composure of the person. Because you see, we cannot remove character and personality away from physical attraction because they are all experienced physically. Your character is experienced physically. If you are a dishonest person, if you lack integrity, we get to know by the physical dealings you have with people. Your integrity is not spiritual. Your integrity with God, that is the one that becomes spiritual. We get to see who you really are physically when we do things with you. So and the truth is that there is something that happened in Nigeria some time ago. Those of us who are Nigerians say we can relate with this story. So there's a popular politician in Nigeria from the part where I stay. I live in Delta State. He happens to be a senator. If I don't want to call the name, he happens to be a senator here in Nigeria. So he's a very wealthy man, a blessed man, very influential. So he got married to a teenager, right? Got married to a teenager, a Nollywood actress. She has made a good name for herself in the Nollywood, in the movie industry. So for one or two political reasons, because of the ambition of the mother, because I know them personally, like I know them, I have been with them. Like for political ambition of the mother matched the daughter, who happens to be a Nollywood upcoming actress, a teenager, matched the daughter in a marriage arrangement with this politician, with this senator. And this senator we're talking about is, I think he's in his late 60s or 70s, thereabout, very wealthy. But physically, for a young girl who has not experienced life, a young girl is already in a relationship with her contemporary, somebody within her age bracket. The girl had to enter as they got married. And one of the instances the father raised was that my daughter did not desire this marriage. You are pushing, the mother is because we are separated. You are pushing her into this marriage simply because yes, you have an ambition. That is why you are pushing her into this marriage. At the end of the day, the girl got married. When the girl got married, she enjoyed all expense paid trip. She traveled everywhere. At first, people were mocking her. They were telling her, this thing, you will regret it. She said no, that she was choosing for herself. It was the mother doing all the cushioning. It was the mother, of course. At the end of the day, what happened? This marriage did not stay up to 5 years. Everything collapsed, and it was a whole disgraceful thing. There was press conferences here and there. Senator was always publishing. It became they were throwing trolls at themselves online because she was not sexually attracted to this guy. I don't know if you are getting me. So you see, nobody wakes up one day and just lose interest randomly. It's often as a result of forced attraction from beginning. Physical appearance matters a lot in sustaining marriage. It matters because we are dealing with humans and not spirit. And you see, money can make a relationship beautiful. Money supports a relationship. But you see, that money cannot manufacture chemistry. Money cannot manufacture desire. Money cannot manufacture chemistry. Money cannot manufacture that genuine admiration. It cannot. So the real balance is this, just like the story between Bright and Mr. T about the receptionist and those inside. You see, attraction, character, and shared direction. You need all the three working. You need these three things working for you. You need attraction, which is physical appearance. You need character. Which is the person's value, and you need a shared direction. Both of you must be people who are going the same way. These three things are very important ingredients. These things are very important. Attraction, character, and shared direction, mutual direction. It's very, very important. These three must be there. And you see, you must genuinely like what you see and what you want to be with. You must genuinely like it. If you don't like it, you will get tired. You will get tired. Let me stop there.